Once in a while, you get to do something truly special. A client, the Pacific Locomotive Association's Niles Canyon Railway, asked us to work on a project for one of their engines, the Robert Dollar No. 3. They'd recently acquired the original whistle bell, but unfortunately it was missing the base. So the scope of work was to build a new valve and bowl to go with the bell, so the whistle could sound again. The original whistle was an American locomotive company factory-supplied 5-chime that was fitted to the ALCO 262T tank engine. The first step in making the new valve and bowl was to review the original ALCO shop drawings for the whistle. We decided to design our own version of the valve and bowl to closely resemble the Nathan vertical poppet valve, since the ALCO valve had a few issues with design. Once the drawings were completed, they were sent to a pattern maker to create the necessary patterns and core boxes to cast the bowl. Once the patterns were done, a test casting was poured and checked against the drawings for accuracy. Cast iron would have been what was used with this whistle originally, but brass is a nicer material for this application. Once we received the rough castings, they were machined to final dimensions, and then the poppet was milled out of bar stock. The fulcrum arm was laser cut and powder coated, and a stainless steel pin was machined to finish off the base. While the base was being finished, work on the bell was started. Since the ALCO whistle has a languid plate that's cast as part of the bell, we had to create a flat and true surface on the bottom to ensure the bell would be straight on the new base. The internal threads were machined out, and a shoulder was cut into the bell that would act as a stop for the brass insert that will be pressed in. The insert was machined with 1/1000 interference fit and pressed into place. Once it was all the way in, 2 pins were drilled into the side of the insert to prevent it from ever coming out. The pipe plug on the top of the whistle needed to be removed to insert the new bolt that will hold the 2 pieces together. This proved to be a challenge to get out. We tried penetrating oil, heat, and brute force, but it wouldn't budge. We ended up drilling holes around the circumference and collapsing the plug inward. The final task was to engrave the top of the whistle in memory of Henry Luna, one of the founding members of the Pacific Locomotive Association. The bell and the base could now be mated together, and it was off to the Niles Canyon Railway for a steam test. The test was conducted on May 10th, 2019, the 150th anniversary of the Transcontinental Railroad. The whistle will be put back in a place of honor on the locomotive it came off of so many years ago, the Robert Dollar No. 3.